Hey. You guys can hear me. I know it's been forever. That lovely food water. Let's see if I can adjust my camera such. I have to look at my chunky stomach. Awesome guys, well welcome to Watch Flicks and Chill Live. I am your committed host, Boshby, and yeah, we're just vibing on a Sunday evening, so welcome. I'm still working on this audio, so if you hear some background noises, I apologize. You might hear something here. Try to come in on the spooky side, but I think I biffed it out a little bit. Might need to turn the audio off. Oh, I just talk really soft. What the fuck? Alright, so, okay, I think we got this audio shit figured out. I think we're good. Alright. Hella just vibing. Yeah, some music, I don't know. It might put me to sleep. It might help me focus. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But, welcome back. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Boshby. I'm so happy to have you guys. As you can see here, got a couple of things in store for you. I'm happy to kind of go over essentially the agenda, talk the stream, let you know what to expect. So essentially, yeah, we're going to be talking about cannibals. Aesthetically cannibal, LARPing is cannibal. We're just going to be covering all those lifestyle choices. And if that's not a teaser, essentially we'll be checking out the trailer for Bones and All. I've been hearing some great things, outside of Timothy Chalamet and all of his talents. I've been hearing some really great things about performance. Definitely heard that the plot drags a little bit, but so we're gonna kind of discuss like what is the pop culture fascination with cannibalism. So can't talk about pop culture, cannibalism without discussing the Armie Hammer allegations and the legacy of the Hammer family. So talk about how cannibalism and communism intersect. I'm just kidding. But maybe. And so we'll check out a couple of trailers as well. Probably check out the trailer for Cocaine Bear. That looks hilariously delightful. A lot of big names in that film from Kerry Russell. There we go. Ooh, you guys got to see me render in real time. Kerry Russell and Ray Liotta. So that's pretty exciting. Violent Nights, I think, comes out this weekend, or it came out last Friday. I'm not sure. I'm looking super forward to that film. I love this intersection of horror and Christmas, or, I don't even know, like John Wick style, like vengeance on a Christmas. It just has a lot of vibes for me. We can also check out as well, just as a palate cleanser, because I know the Armie Hammer allegations are pretty intense. So for a palate cleanser, we'll definitely check out the LA Takeover promo for Wednesday. I get to see Fame in downtown Los Angeles, so we'll check out a few minutes of that as well. And yeah, if there's time, I might try to even stream Barbarian, but probably not, because I got a little bit of a late start to my stream work, and you guys know obviously some compulsive I get with trailer, or I would say trailer with thumbnails. So yeah. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Oh well, you know what? Actually, instead of maybe some Barbarian, we'll maybe check out Exit From. That's what I've got loaded in the background there, and yeah, you guys can make fun of me. Basically bot in this game as well. So yeah, so if you haven't already, and I'm sure we're at the 2-minute mark, go ahead and drop a like. If you're back and familiar with the channel, go ahead and subscribe, because I will be streaming once a week to start, and depending on reaction, I might try to do it more often than once a week, but we'll see. Uploads are going to be coming every Friday. I had to kind of take a couple of weeks off just because my birthday was on Black Friday, and let's see, I was just having some mental health issues on Friday this week, so I'll be back at it again, hopefully with a Bones and All full review, and if I get to check Violent Nights, do a double feature this weekend, I'll try to pump out 2 reviews for you. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the reaction for Bones and All. For those who are not familiar with the title, let me go ahead and hit you with a little synopsis that I put together for the Couch Potatoes. So essentially, Bones and All takes the familiar formula of first love tropes and attempts to spike the result with the vibrance of the 80s. Aesthetics and social intersectionality are a big theme here, while we observe fascinating chemistry between Marin, a young woman learning how to survive on the fringe, and Lee, an intense and disenfranchised drifter. Both find romance and search for identity in an era that pivots away from more traditional ideas of love and family. And did I mention they were cannibals? Yeah! So, alright, let's check out this trailer. So give me just a second, guys, while I get the theater all set up for you. Just check out these super sexy tunes here. Feel free to leave in the comments if the music is your vibe. If it's not, I'm always open to suggestions. You guys know that I have a pretty diverse palette, so I'm always happy to put something different on. And this is probably going to run out here pretty soon, so the playlist comes to an end. You already know what's up. I should probably turn my phone down like a dipshit. You guys are just listening to reverb. So sorry. Alright, so let me pull up this lovely trailer react here. So I'm gonna actually quit this for right now. Yes, I'm very sure. And let me pull up my browser here for you guys. Oh yeah, I actually kind of timed this perfect. The music is not even playing. So sick. Alright, sorry, I'm working a little blind. And let me know if there's any lag or delays. You guys know that this used to be like a serious issue with my channel back in the day, and for that I sincerely apologize, because it really used to be bad, and y'all deserve better, for sure. Let me see if I can get this to go full screen. Hang on. And actually, sorry guys. It's been such a long time since I've been on OBS. So sometimes, you know, it's like training wheels. And the dead silence doesn't really help either, I'm sure. So let me work on getting some tunes playing while I try to figure this out. Stop me.
But you can't spend the night? Not all night? So where'd you move here from anyway? Eastern Shore. Try that.
Dad! You didn't. When the cops get here, you have to be good and gone. Help you anymore. I know it's not your fault. You were born this way. You ate them. I believed you had to. I don't know why.
I smelt you. I didn't know I could do that. I thought I was the only one. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Famous last words.
Are there lots of us?
I don't actually meet many others.
Why'd you have to bring me along?
You seem nice.
I am nice.
I came looking for you. I smelled you.
You can smell me half a mile away. Can you do that?
Not that far.
I got rules. Never, ever eat an eater. I thought you might be hungry.
For hens?
No.
Who lives here? Is there someone dead up there? I'm not gonna be like that.
We don't have many options. Either you eat, you off yourself, or you lock yourself up in there.
We're dangerous.
One of us?
Chicks teach me how to smell other eaters.
But we can hurt one another just as bad.
Go. It's too much.
We gotta do this. We have to do it.
You've been following me?
And we got unfinished business.
You don't think I'm a bad person?
All I think is that I love you.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Is that Lunga? Is that Darth Lunga in my chat? Holy fuck, what's good, bro? Good to see you, good to see you. Oh my god. Trin. Saw your channelversary, bro. Happy however many years. We're old now, so I'm old. I don't know about you. You age like fine wine, my friend. RC Scott, good to see you. I hope the novel writing is going well. Yeah, see, I know I've been gone for a long time, but I still remember you, all your little hobbies and all the cute things that you do. Lunga, I hope everything's going really good. Was it you and Yellow that were doing like midday streams? So, as you can see, my setup has improved drastically. So, yeah, no lag, no dropping streams up in here. So if you ever want to, feature your girl, just send me a message on the Discords. And speaking of Discords, I will be publishing links probably with my next week upload. You guys know I'm a perfectionist. I want everything to be perfect, and so I'm just trying to get the coding and the formatting right. But yeah, once I get that all solidified, I will be spamming probably you three immediately with those joins. And first 25 people to join my Discord will be auto-modded, so there is some incentive, and still trying to grow the channel to 100, so let's work on getting to that 100 sub milestone, and yeah, and I'll add that incentive that I think we're about 21 away, so if we can get to 25, I'll mod all of you, so yeah, that sounds like fun. So all right, back to this trailer. So okay, I have a lot of mixed feelings about this film. So I haven't seen it yet, but from the reviews that I've seen, and I will do my best not to spoil it, even it's going to be difficult for me to spoil a film I haven't seen, but challenge accepted. So essentially, I don't love the like pansexual overtones for cannibalism. Yeah, I don't know. My gut reaction to that feels like it's a little tone deaf. Really excited. I think the lead actress is Taylor Russell in this film. I've heard wonderful things about her performance. The red carpet premiere that they did for the film, she looked haunting. The girl was serving Adam's family. It was just, she was gorgeous. And Timothée Chalamet, he's always the purveyor of just like aesthetic. He definitely turned quite a few heads. Also at the red carpet premiere, debuting a lovely backless satin halter top with looked like leather tuxedos. I don't know. I'm not a fashion fucking YouTuber. I just wasted money going to college for that. But they all look great. A lot of familiar faces in this film as well. Let me think. So, I do love the color. I do love the idea of the film being set in the 80s. I do kind of feel like that was the peak. I'm echoing now? How am I echoing? Oh, man. Toots. Oh my god! Is that Lucas? What's good? What's good? Keep telling me my mic is terrible. You guys are the best. So, yeah, and totally threw me off. But yeah, so essentially, yeah, this film, taking place in the 80s, I think is a sound audio decision, since a lot of like the best and worst horror films kind of, and I mean they really reached like their top of like pop culture like consumption and relevance in the 80s. So I do feel like there is something, I don't know, like just very, very pleasing about using that as like a soundtrack. And I also think there's some like social parallels there. The 80s were a big pivot culturally in America. So it's coming soon, Lucas. It's coming soon. It's not ready yet. It's not perfect. But I will drop a link, I promise. It's going to be hopefully really fun. A lot about my channel has kind of changed, so not too much. I'll still be doing a lot of true crime, still be doing a lot of horror, still be doing a lot of how to escapes. You're going to be seeing a random gentleman in the background. But yeah, so I do think that the 80s were a good choice. I don't know, like, I do love that they definitely went there with the gore, from what I understand. So sorry about the ice, guys. It is, they do not shy away from the bloodletting, which I this film has like a lot of like, I don't know, like French inspired like tones, you know, as far as like the approach to horror that they take. So, you know, with like it being as like aesthetic and sensual, you know, like I do feel like there's some, while I don't love that they essentially utilize pansexuality overtones, I do like the sensuality of it all. I don't know. I just don't love the just immediate like political, or not political, like I don't want to say it's politicization, but I don't love automatically assigning, you know, a parallel of like a specific sexuality, you know, to the horror like nature, you know. I don't know. I can get really choosy. I don't know how I feel about it, but so yeah, so essentially, as far as anticipation for this film, I haven't really seen a lot of people talking about it. I hear that it is kind of dragging a little bit, but the substance really comes from the talent that's on screen, which, you know, we kind of can expect that from Chalamet. And Russell is an up-and-comer, but apparently doing brilliant things in 2023. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. So I don't know what y'all think, but if it's something that you would love to go see, and then I don't know, I am going to start taking live calls on stream here pretty soon. So if you want to go see it and give me a call and tell me what you thought about it, I would love that. I would love that shit. And we could do it in the Discord. Be awesome. So yeah. And if you're a little shy, you want to let people know how you sound, that's okay too. You can leave it for me in the comments. You know, drive these views up. You know, come watch it again after you go see it, and let me know. Yeah. So all right, let me know. Drop it in the chat there if you liked what you saw. I hope you were able to hear it. And since we're still kind of on the topic of cannibalism, I would really love to talk about this Armie Hammer. I always want to call him like Armie Palmer. It's so bad. It's so bad because they're not at all the same. But so essentially, yeah, I want to talk about this Armie Hammer shit because this is fucking crazy. We go from like aesthetic cannibalism to aesthetic cannibalism. Well, I mean, spicy assault. I don't know. You guys tell me. So I'm going to try to give you a little bit of context here about this fool and what these allegations are looking like. And sorry if I'm moving the stream kind of quick. I haven't eaten today, so it would be really chill to actually eat some food. And I'm going to just move this on down and out of the stream there. All right, so talking about Armie Hammer. So allegedly, the accusations are sensual battery and domestic assault. God, man, the moderation bots on YouTube are gonna fucking annihilate me. So, essentially, it looks like a young woman of the name of Courtney Vukovic states that they dated back in 2020, her and Hammer. And throughout the relationship, which this is all featured in the docu-series House of Hammer. So if you guys are into podcasts or if you just really love true crime, I think Investigation Discovery is the platform for this House of Hammer docu-series. Or you can listen to the Dark Dynasties podcast, and it does a really awesome recap of the 4-part series. So totally up to you. You know, live your best life. Ooh, this is the song I was going to try to come in on. This super boss ass. But anyway, so throughout the relationship, you know, she kind of just drops a lot of hints about, you know, just like typical characteristics of him kind of being a sociopath to me. But I am also like a person that is obsessed with criminology. So he's very captivating, very charming, essentially grooms you for things, in the sexual sense, that are darker and heavier and spiritually consuming. And she likes to reiterate, when I say consuming, she means mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, just everything. So after their breakup, this isn't alleged, Vukovic states that she entered a 30-day partial hospitalization, with progress geared towards those who are suffering from PTSD and, severe physical trauma. So that kind of, her coming forward with her experience kind of triggered like a huge outpouring on Twitter of other women coming forward. What is her name? Gloria Allred, who I believe was the defense attorney for the victims of assault for R. Kelly. She kind of is always attached to really high profile sensual assault cases. I believe she was involved with the Harvey Weinstein defense. Like, she is just kind of that bitch when it comes to defending women who are essentially claiming sexual assault or alleging that they have been sexually assaulted. So she is speaking on behalf of one of the victims who only goes by Effie. I would normally direct you all and leave links to the sources, but this account, as of the time that these articles were published, the account has come under severe fire from like bullying, and really there's not a whole lot of context of like the message snippets that were originally sourced here. It's now more of a platform for self-help, so I unfortunately don't have that many receipts, but I will be more than happy to link the articles, which do have segments of the alleged texts and conversations depicted in kind of this overview. So Effie alleges that he beat her and raped her in LA in 2017. Speaking through Gloria Allred, she is coming forward to accuse that this took place over a 4-hour period, I believe in her home. There's not a lot of details because LAPD is still actively investigating the allegations, so there's not a lot of public information. So during the alleged attack, Effie claims that her head was repeatedly slammed against a wall, bruising, several acts of violence that she did not consent to. And all of this is, really interesting. Not interesting, that's a really fucked up thing to say. All of this is very compelling, but essentially, this isn't cannibalism. This is just, abuse, right? So further on, as more women start to come forward, there are text segments, I think where, let me see, Hammer professes his desire to bite pieces off of one woman. He just constantly confesses a desire to eat her heart. There is another text where he says, I'm 100% cannibal. I want to eat you. Fuck, that's scary to admit. I've never admitted that before. So, yeah, it looks like we're dealing with a real, okay. So, has he eaten anyone? I am not entirely sure, and that's where things get kind of sticky because his family is notorious for burying accidental deaths, murders. They kind of have a history of doing this, a history of violence, and a history of just problematic kink and relationship issues. The documentary is very interesting, and the podcast is as well. There's a lot of really really intersections to how the Hammer family brought, communism to America, and kind of a lot of the evils that took place within, transitioning this political ideology from, Russia to America. But yeah, so honestly, I don't want to say it's if it ends up coming out that he is or has eaten someone, like, I mean, we'd be pretty stupid to not believe, like, that. I don't know. This paints like a pretty good picture. So, you know, I'm not gonna call judgment. You know, the investigation is still open, so we'll keep an eye on it. But like, holy shit! Like, when it rains, it pours, and it pours cannibals, apparently. So that's awesome. Fuck. All right. So, but few things. Cannibalism is a fetish that is recognized by the BDSM community. Essentially, it's not the. I don't think it would be legal or for one, and I don't think it would be as accepted by the BDSM community too if people were actually eating people, but it is the act and the confession of that desire, and then the enthusiasm and the enthusiastic consent to these type of like biological violations that really are the makeup or the spine of the cannibalism fetish that's recognized by the BDSM community. So, you know, while they are familiar with this as a concept, it doesn't really like justify the fact that these things were messaged to these girls who had no idea what they were signing on for. So fucking crazy. I can't believe I missed this when it came out, but there's just like a lot going on Halloween anyway. So let me know what you think. Do you think he's actually a cannibal? Do you think he has a body count? Do you think that there are women buried in his basement? Do you think we're gonna find anything? I don't know. I just love talking to you guys. So please, of course, let me know. All right. So take a second because that was a lot. And I did promise more trailers, so I am going to deliver. Cause yeah, I kind of needed a break. I did want to start to like go into more detail, but honestly guys, I'm starving and this is kind of making me sick to my stomach. So yeah, I got dinner to eat. I don't want to waste food. So let me work on getting these other trailers up for you. Give me just a second and we'll just vibe out. If you guys are still here, hi. Good to see you. Lungy, you never told me how you are. I hope Kitten's doing well. Lucas, I hope things have been good. I haven't heard from you in a while, bro, so I hope it's been pretty chill in your neck of the woods. Drop a comment down below and let me know how you've been. It's been one hell of a year, so yeah. All right. Got Ina Bear. We're working on it. We are working on it, folks. Oh yeah. Which one do I leave? There we go. Oh, nope. We're going full screen with this baby. Alright. Turn this bad boy up. Yep. Alright. Cocaine Bear. Here we go.
Medic!
Oh, Jesus. What is that?
Beth, we should go.
Oh my god.
Millions of dollars worth of cocaine fell from the sky this morning in Knoxville, Tennessee.
There's more of this out there. They dumped it somewhere.
I'm looking for my daughter.
Forest is a dangerous place.
Hey, Henry, check it out. Something got into it. A deer, maybe.
A lot of cocaine was lost.
Yeah, really. Oh, is that Ice Cube cider?
No, don't eat that, don't eat that. Let's see what kind of effect that has on you.
The bear, it fucking did cocaine. A bear did cocaine.
There was a bear.
A bear?
It was far.
Hey, that's inappropriate.
You're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course they can.
Huh? kind of seems like the thing that stays with a man forever.
Apex predator. High on cocaine. Out of his mind.
Sorry for the
Oh man, you fucked.
What the fuck is wrong with that bear? Shoot it, man! Bear, bring her!
Higher, baby, and don't ever come down.
We have such good luck in nature.
All right, that looks fucking sick. Okay, so yeah, this kind of gives me like Don't Look Up or oh god, I can't think of the like house party movie with like Seth. Why was I gonna say Seth Green? It's not even Seth Green. Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill. This Is How It Ends. Like I kind of love where films just kind of play on the notoriety of the cast, but it's such a fucking ridiculous premise that I don't know, you just get to like see the stretch of these high profile talents really attempting to do comedy. Like I haven't seen Carrie Russell in a comedy probably ever. Like most of the stuff that I've seen her in is, you know, just like rom-coms and just kind of like ridiculous, like kitschy, you know, films. So it's kind of refreshing to like see her in like an action flick. Ray Liotta always delivers. He's a delight. So and guys, please don't like inform me that he like died or something. I would literally cry. Like please don't. But yeah, so a lot of headliners. I saw a lot of like really funny like supporting comedians. I'm glad. I hope it's Ice Cube's son. I think I'm glad to see that he's kind of like blowing up in like the acting world. It was kind of refreshing to see him in what was it, Kenobi, and you know he's not the worst. He definitely was impressive. He was in a film. Oh God, I can't even think. With Olsen, I can't think of her name, the one that plays Scarlet Witch. He was in a film with her back in like 2017 about like a girl that was literally stalking this influencer so she could kill her and take her over her life. It's a fantastic horror film. I will if you guys want, I can do a react and review or How to Survive, because it's actually pretty great. I just have to remember what the fuck it's actually called, but that's what happens when you don't eat food before you stream. So awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and let me know what you think about Cocaine Bear, and if it's something that's gonna shake you out of that, you know, winter lull, because I am actually really excited. And yeah, let's see what else we've got. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Oh gosh, guys, I'm actually getting like really tired. Oh, I might have to cut it early, but I will get through all of these reactions. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of trying to work on a solid schedule, so, and don't make fun of me for having notes and stuff, guys. I'm not good at keeping myself together on stream. I'm not like expert former podcast talent, author, multi-title holder, Darth Lunga over here. So, all right. So this trailer has been floating around for a minute. So, I never saw like Bad Santa or anything like that, just because I really hated the actor that was the Bad Santa. Don't clown me. But I definitely love the idea of Santa Claus revenge and like John Wick level violence. You're gonna hear me say John Wick probably every stream. I'm obsessed, y'all. So anyway, without further ado, we're watching.
You ain't driving, are you?
I steer a little, but the ranger do most of the work.
This is my 4th year as a Santa. How about you?
I started the whole damn thing.
It's Christmas!
We decided that you could have one gift.
Early.
What is it?
That is a direct hotline to Santa Claus himself.
I can talk to Santa.
All right, revelers. Welcome to your worst Christmas ever.
Let's go!
You have $300 million in your personal vault. That's what I want for Christmas.
I don't want any trouble, okay? Someone's gonna scooch up that chimney.
Who is he? Because it's not your typical mall Santa.
Santa, are you there?
Oh my god!
Daddy said you were very busy tonight. My room's pretty like so.
I'm getting more like.
Are you gonna help us, Santa?
Vibes than I am.
Santa?
You're on my nice list. Santa Claus is coming to town. Time for some season's beatings.
Who the hell are you?
Oh my god!
What if he really is the real?
No such thing as Santa.
These bad men, they're all on my naughty list. Naughty. That's naughty!
And what do you do to the naughty ones?
I give them a lump of coal.
Where is it?
I gotta watch.
Well, I believe in you, Santa.
Come on. Which one of you did that? Prancer? So unprofessional.
Oh my god, that looks delightful. That looks really good. Okay. I'm gagged. Now we understand why dude got like so ripped towards the end, or I guess everybody was thinking that there was gonna just be like some serious action I don't even know what I was gonna say, action shit in Stranger Things. But yeah, no, now I get it, because he's just like beating people's asses. It's just like Super Santa. And I've always kind of wondered, do we count Santa Claus as a superhero? I don't know. Like I think that. Well, I think I might have killed the chat, and that's all right. Cause you know what, y'all? I'm pretty hungry, and I think I'm gonna hop on out of here. Maybe I'll come back later. I don't know, but it's been really chill kicking it with you and everything. So yeah, I will be doing longer streams. The goal is to do call-ins and essentially debate, movie reactions. Do I really understand the message of a film? I would love you all to challenge me. Did I observe the artistic inspiration correctly? Did I get the themes right? I want to know. And since I'm covering a lot of horror content, I'm really interested to see that inkblot test of a reaction. And you all tell me what you think about anything horror. I will also be trying to cover true crime. I am going back to school for criminal psychology, so sometimes it's kind of helpful to just make work, kind of a hobby too, since, it's currently just a hobby that I spend too much money on. But yeah, so I'll be reviewing like news, trending topics, and other tragic events. I'll always be interested in a good JCS, like criminology documentary. So if you guys love those kind of watch-alongs, let me know. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. I'm gonna wind this down. But you all enjoy your lovely evenings. It's been wonderful hanging out with you. Of course, I am Boshi, and you can find me on Instagram, Boshi Made It. You can also find me on Twitter, I watchflixandchill. And yeah, I look forward to y'all blowing up my DMs. It was good to see everybody that dropped by. I appreciate you vibing with me. And I'm gonna head out. So I'm gonna let these tunes just kind of play me out. It's been fucking awesome. So you guys have a great night. I will get that Discord link out to everybody that asked for it. Lucas, I'm talking to you. And yeah, that's gonna be it from me, y'all. Have a great night. I hope you're staying warm, and yeah, vibes. Later, gang.
I'm trying to